So now that we have our rectangular prism out of the way and we can use this for solving, it helps us visualize our problems. So you can take this and it should help you with some of the problems when you're doing them. You can kind of open them up, replace the numbers of the boxes, a number on this box with the numbers that are given, and then you can kind of, it should help you figure it out. So we're done with our rectangular prism. We'll put that aside. We'll grab our next box. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this box. We're actually going to make it into a triangular prism. All right? So the only pieces that I need for my triangular prism are my front and my back, and my two sides and my bottom. So I'm going to start by getting rid of these top tabs because I don't need them right now. So let's cut these off. And again, when you're cutting cardboard, make sure you're being very careful with your scissors, keeping your hands out of the way. So again, we're going to put all these things that we don't need off to the side, and we'll recycle them later. I'm sure Mrs. Sansevier will be very happy to hear that we're recycling cardboard. Mrs. Sansevier and the green team. Perfect. And one more tab that's not needed. All right. So to make a triangular prism, it's important that the sides of our box are longer than the bottom of our box. Otherwise it won't work. So what we're going to do, if you have a box that works, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut along our edges on the sides, so these edges and these edges, and we'll flatten it out, and then I'll explain to you what we're going to do to make our triangular prism net. That flattened down. That piece just popped up, so I'm going to tape it down so it doesn't go anywhere. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take our sides. We're going to take them and we're going to put them together like so. And we're going to take a piece of tape and just put them across the top for now to hold those two sides together. We're on our way to making our triangular prism right there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our front and our back, and with our marker or pencil, we're going to lift it up. And as you can see on the back, I've got some spots I can mark. So I'm going to simply just mark this going up. There. I'm going to repeat the process on this side. Going up. Like that. And now I have two spots, two lines on each side that I can cut. And that will give me the triangular bases for my triangular prism. I just want to make sure we all remember that the name of our prism is determined by the base of that shape. So if the base is a triangle, it's a triangular prism. If the base is a pentagon, it is a pentagonal prism. If it is a hexagon, hexagonal prism. And the lateral faces of all the prisms are always rectangles. So a rectangular prism is nice because it doesn't matter which way you put it. It's always going to be a rectangular prism. And the base is always going to be a rectangle. But a triangular prism, the base is always a triangle. So we look at that now, real quick. I've got my Cheez-It triangular prism right here. And now we can flatten it out. Take our tape off that was holding the two lateral faces together. And now if you look, we have three rectangles. 1, 2, 3. And I've got two triangles for a triangular prism. Now again, my triangular prisms are my bases. So it just happens to be sitting on its lateral face right now. This is still the base. So just like we did before, this is a net, a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional object when we manipulate it. What we're going to do now is we're going to find the area of each one of these faces. There's only 5 faces on a triangular prism. So we're going to measure them, and again, we're just going to round them off if they're close. So we're going to say that's about 13 inches. So this is 13. That's 13 inches. And I'm just going to measure everything I know that's 13 right now. Inches, 13 inches. So I've got those all done. Let me measure my rectangles. So that's right on 9.5. I'm going to write that as 9.5 inches. Let's see what our other side is. That just happens to fall right on 9.5 as well. 9.5 inches. I know, 6th grade math. We get decimals. It's not fun. Right here. That's, again, basically 9.5. So what we just created was an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle prism. That is 9.5 inches as well. So I've got 3 rectangles that are 9.5 inches. By 13 inches. Now I need to find the area of my triangles. So I know the bottom of my triangle is 9.5 inches. But I need to find the height. And if we remember, the height of a triangle is perpendicular to the base. So I'm not measuring these sides. Those are not the height of the triangle. I need to measure directly from this line up to that point. So that's, we're going to say 8 inches. Just double check on this side. Yep, pretty much 8 inches. So I'm going to make my line here. And that is 8 inches. And then the same thing. This is 8 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave this here. And what I'd like you guys to do is I would like you to comment the area of this triangular prism. So I want you to find the area of each one of these shapes, just like we did for our rectangular prism, and then add them all up. And then you message me and tell me what is the surface area of the entire triangular prism.